Hello, everyone, and welcome to this lesson. My name is Kimberly Palacios, and today I'm going to learn about a really interesting topic. So, imagine you don't repair your cell phone yourself, but rather take it to a technician. This means someone else do it this action for you. In English, this is known as a causative verb. But what are causative verbs? Basically, causative verbs are used when we don't do something ourselves, but we make someone else do it for us. In this lesson, I will explain the uses and difference of the verbs have and get as a causative verbs. So let's start. Okay, have as a causative verb. Um, some of the uses of have as a causative verb are when we need to pay for a professional service, when we talk in a formal way, or when we need implies authority or requirement. This verb is used commonly in a professional context. The structure is very simple. A subject, a causative verb in this case, have an object, and finally a verb in past participle. This is a simple example that a sentence use have as a causative verb. She had her hair cut. In this sentence, we have all aspect in the structure. We have subject, we have causative verb, we have object, and we have a verb in past participle. It's important to know the tense form because the causative verb changes with the tense that we can use in the sentence, right? Now, let's continue with get as a causative verb. Some of the use of the get as a causative verb are when we need a talk in a more informal way, when we need implies more effort or difficulty in an action that we need to do, or when suggests persuasion or effort. This is very common in casual conversation or an informal conversation. The structure is the same. The only change is the causative verb because in this case we can use get as a causative verb. A little example that this causative verb is I got my car repaired. The structure is the same, but the causative verb changes according to the tense form, right? Okay, it's really important to know some aspect when we use causative verb because that we can have to better use causative verb. In this case, we can determine the aspect, for example, formality, implication, context, sorry, and tone, right? Okay, this verb changes with the different tense, so it's really important that we use correctly this verb as a grammar form. And these are a little example about the conjugation in different tense using have or get. in the different sentences. Finally, it's important to remember the, the next tips. First, the most common service where we use causative verb are beauty service, home service, medical service, repair service. Always we can use past participle. It's important to remind that the subject doesn't do the action directly. It is another person that do the action, right? Have is more common in British English. Get is more common in American English, but both at correct. The only difference is the context we can use. For this reason, it's important to know the tense and form of the sentences so that the structure is grammatically correct depending of this part, right? This is all. I hope that the topic uh, it's clear. So see you later. See you later. Thank you for watching this video and bye bye.